On a scale of 1 to tired, I'm currently at a yes. My answer is yes. With that being said, Quill just released something, and we're going to be doing something super special. We're going to take a look at these leaks and then go into it. I don't know if you know, but I correctly guessed Rudy. Hey, I know, calm down, calm down. Either with that being said, let's just go ahead and look at the leaks. Yes. Yeah! Before we get too crazy, too quirky, let's go ahead and check out what this is about. So as you can see, just super far off in the background, purposefully for us not to be able to tell, you can see 3 different toons. You can see that there's a Rudolph, something else, and then a something else. In the text, you can see that it says, we're working on an event update, no release date yet. We'll send out an announcement when we have a release date. And besides that, Quell added this. You guys didn't think I'd only give you 1 toon for our first event, did you? With that being said, it's confirmed we're getting new toons. So what I'm going to be doing is something fun and something special. I'm going to be predicting what these toons are going to be. I'm giving them stats. That's right, buckle up. Let's get into it. So Dr. Hopeless is on the case. So as you can see in the far left, we're assuming it's Rudy, and that person in the middle looks kind of like a gumball. I got it. All right, buckle up. Let's go in for a joyride. So I'm taking a wild stab at who this toon's gonna be. I think I'm gonna nail this, to be honest. I think this toon is gonna be a mint character. With that being said, I got the mint in there. Hold on, I gotta put a face on it. I'm too tired to be doing this stuff right now. Bang, there we go. We got a mint character. With that being said, one of these toons has gotta be a main toon, right? Like, I feel like every time I predict these toons and I've gotten them right, I've always in some way, I've made them normal toons. But which one do we think is going to be a main toon? Not this one. With that being said, this toon is going to have 3 hearts, so it's going to be a normal toon. But what do we think its stats are going to be? So, a mint. A mint. What type of a toon would this be? So, they added the reindeer, who you know is going to be an extractor, who everyone was calling me out for my video. Were like, helpless, it would obviously have 5 movement speed. Okay, I get it, all right? With that being said, would a mint be good at skill check? Would it be good at hiding? Well, this is just kind of a hard one now, ain't it? Well, I feel like, I guess I'm going to make it more of a survivalist character. We're going to start with 3 stars in the skill check. 3-star skill check. Let's just, you know what? 3-star skill check, 3-star movement speed, and 3-star skill check, 3-star movement speed. We're locking in 3-star stamina for sure. Let's go with something crazy here. I'm gonna do 3 stealth, and to top things off, I know we're about to get bougie, we're about to get exotic. The mint is going to extract at absolute supersonic speed. We're gonna make its extraction speed 3. You know, it's giving off like starter toon vibes, but there's nothing wrong with that. But obviously, this is a mint. What type of ability would this person possibly have? What could this toon be that's so quirky, cool, and exotic and bougie? I'm gonna make its ability called Cool Air, and it's gonna be an active ability. It's gonna be every toon, and every toon's active ability cooldown set to 0. And it's gonna be an ability where you have to use tapes. Originally, I'm like, it would be cool if this was like a few second cooldown, but instead, I think it would be kind of cool if you use tapes instead. So pretty much the most standard average toon you could have completely across the board. However, it has a pretty cool, unique ability. And obviously, this toon is going to need a name. And we're going to lock in Minty. I think the other toon's Mint. I mean, let's look at it again. I mean, it is wearing that little Santa Claus vest. Yeah, it is that Santa Claus vest. So, I mean, I could totally see someone going either way with it, being a mint or like a Santa toon. Either way, we're locking in Minty. And we're still going to assume the one on the far left is real. I also just realized they did add a Christmas tree in the middle. Yes! Yes, the lobby's going to have a Christmas tree. I mean, it's not a major or crazy speculation at all, any way, shape, or form. But yeah, I guess that they were going to add a Christmas tree. Well, I think everyone and their mom would have guessed that, but they just hadn't changed the lobby at all yet. It was just a cool, quirky idea. Wait, Hopeless, what are you doing? You gotta predict the next 2. And so it's what is that thing? Hold on, let's Inspector Gadget this.
Zooming in, locking in, hacking the mainframe.
That is just like not. You just can't see that. Well, it's definitely something. Okay, your guess is as good as mine. All right, got it. I don't know. What is that? You can't tell me you know what that is. It's a good thing all we're doing is predicting, or I would be in an absolute casket right now. But I am gonna take a rather educated guess. I think it's going to be a freaking snowman. That's right. I mean, a snowman seems like a pretty pretty toonish character, and it makes sense. And you know what? All I ever do is make normal toons. This one's gonna be a main toon. We're making it a main. And get over the fact that I'm using Canva. I don't care. So obviously, being a main toon, it's gonna have 2 juicy hearts. But now I feel like a snowman is easier to make, and for some reason it's easier to make than a mint. With that being said, I feel like a snowman's gonna be very, very slow and not have very much stamina. So we're gonna give it 2 stamina, and we're gonna give it a movement speed of 2, leaving us with 11 extra stars to play with. I'm gonna give it 4-star stealth. The reasoning why I feel like a snowman is gonna be 4-star stealth is because I feel like a snowman can kind of just blend in. It can kind of mask, and I don't know. I really don't know. This is going terribly, ain't it? We got 6 stars left remaining, and for the lack of anything better, we're just gonna go for the 3 again. I've noticed that when I place down 3, that's like the safe bet. It's like, if you really can't think of anything, yeah, just go for 3 stars. But honestly, let's be honest, the main reason why we all think this is fun, quirky, and unique is when we give it abilities. So, what is the snowman's abilities gonna be? Traditionally, there's 1 active ability and 1 passive ability. So what is a snowman's passive ability gonna be? I'm gonna make its passive ability be called Decay. So this ability is going to be extremely unique to the snowman. I'm gonna have it be called Decay. Every 5 floors, this toon gets 5% faster, but completes machines 5% slower. The reasoning why I think this is cool and kind of works for a snowman is over time, snowman kind of decay, right? They slowly melt and get smaller. So I feel like they could complete or move faster. But why do they But why would it be that they complete machines slower? Well, simply it just has to be balanced. You know? Moving on from that, I'm gonna make its active ability be called Split. Okay, so this one is kind of a convoluted one, but I want it to be that the head detaches from the body and gains a 20% movement speed. So you're just gonna have a freaking rolling snowball head on the ground. But obviously, when it's in this form, it can't complete machines, and it's also not gonna be invulnerable in this state. The snowman is still gonna be able to get hit on its head. However, the main body basically just turns into a puddle, and then you kind of reform it with like an E action, right? Does that make sense? And of course, to top it all off, you can't have a toon without a name. So what are we gonna name this guy? Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious. We're pretty basic here. I'm just gonna name it Snowy. And in case you missed it in my other video, here's my stats for Rudy. Honestly, I feel like I made Rudy more balanced and just kind of an overall better toon, realistically. However, this is what I have for Rudy. Rudy the Rudolph the reindeer. Either way, all we do know is that the update is going to be coming out sometime late November or early January. That's all we really have. So it is going to be coming out after Christmas. If you guys can't tell, it's currently December 23rd. Either way, I think considering we're getting more and more leaks and being told more and more things, there might be quite a bit more inside of this Christmas update than we all had originally thought. So I do think there is going to be a lot to look forward to. But I'm super excited for it, and I hope you guys are just as excited. And man, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'll see you guys all again soon. Later.